planning to quit just yet. I want to see what you have for us tonight, so be surprising.
Hey everybody, I'm Oluwele Santa. I've been running for about 30 years and designing professionally for about 15, so yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just hoping that all the GMs come out here and just give it their all.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Amanda Hammond. I'm a senior designer in the D&D studio at Wizards of the Coast, working on 5th edition products. I have been a game designer for about 15 years as well, for 1st edition Pathfinder. I was also the co-creator of the Starfinder RPG, for those of you who are familiar with that. I was over at Cobalt Press, and the co-creator of a brand new game that has just dropped at Gen Con called Dreams and Machines from Diffius. And working on some fun 5th edition things for you guys.
Hi, my name is Devin. I'm one of the co-creators of StartPlaying.com, the #1 platform for finding games, groups, and game masters. In fact, as of last week, our game masters have earned over $13 million running games as professionals. StartPlaying.com, as of 4 weeks ago. We got the .com. Thank you, Microsoft.
All right, so now we're going to introduce our contestants. Could we please have our contestants? We have 9 game masters.
Let's hear it for them! Yeah!
Is I'm just going to ask your name and tell me how long you've been GMing. You might be even brand new, doesn't matter. And then tell me one sentence about yourself. So name, how long you've been GMing, and one sentence about yourself.
My name is Ian. I've been GMing for 5 or 6 years, and one sentence about me. I won the Ultimate Puppet Ninja Warrior last year. I'm here for another title.
I'm Jordan. I've been GMing on and off for about 8 years, and I am here to celebrate any game other than D&D.
Oh, hi, I'm Ashley May King. I have been GMing for about 6 years. Something about me, I love a good war game. Call of Cthulhu is my thing, so let's get spooky!
Hi, my name is Bud. Next year will be my 28th year running games, and one thing about me is I've used the same set of GM dice for all 19 years.
Hello, my name is Emma. I have been DMing for 6 years, and I sewed this dress.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I've been DMing for roughly 3 years. One thing about me is I'm the baddest alive.
Hi, I'm Zach. I've been GMing for almost 7 years, and I like to keep my party guessing if I am bad or good.
I'm Kate. I have never DM'd before. I've written an entire homebrew campaign, but have not gotten a chance to actually execute it. So I guess that's also my one sentence about me.
Hi, I'm Trent. I've been GMing for about 5 years, and I also won Puppet Master with that champion over there. Okay, guys, so here it is. In a moment, you will be given a note card in which to take notes. And this will be very important because what we don't want is for the last person to present to have an advantage. So you are going to sit in silence and take notes, and we would like you to present what is on your notes, okay? So what you're going to need to present to the judges here in just a minute, you are going to have to give your best villainous monologue. Now, because you're a villain in a campaign. Now, here's the thing. While you're giving this villainous monologue, we need to know who you are and what you do. Because you could have a cool voice and you could say all kinds of things, but we have no idea who you are. So remember to say who you are and what you do, your best villainous monologue, and you'll have about 2-ish minutes to do that. If it's a little bit less, that's okay. but anywhere between 1 and 2 minutes. I may have to cut you off, okay? Just FYI, again, you will have 5 minutes to write down notes on a note card in that room. So contestants, if you could go ahead and adjourn to that room for just a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do while these people are in the room, we're going to discuss you as judges. You are some of the titans of the industry, I mean, bar none, to be frank. I would like to hear from you guys what you would like to see literally in a villainous monologue. If you're going to have a professional GM give a villainous monologue, what do you want to see?
I want to get a good idea of motive. Why is the villain monologuing instead of going on about his villainous plans? And why did he make those plans? But really, let's get into why are we worthy of the sound of his voice when destruction could await.
I think I am wanting to make sure that the inflection and the delivery implies that they think they're about to get away with whatever they're trying to do. If there's any wavering, or if I get a sense that I can probably stop them from doing what they want to do, then yeah, I would say that that's going to lower my bar a little bit.
Right. So I'm looking for a sense of personality of our villain. Being a game master is all about charisma and communicating who the characters are and creating a memorable experience at the table. And what should be more memorable than the villain? So I really want to see an interesting, maybe even mustache twirling type of villain from our contestants today.
Listen, I'm looking for goosies. That's where little goosebumps. If you give me those. But I'm also looking for the Killmonger. All right, I'm looking for the Michael B. Jordan to be like, you know what? He's not wrong. You know, like if I have to guess myself to like, are you really the villain?
It's like good ideas, maybe not the
bad
greatest execution.
Yeah.
What's a good villain that you remember being executed very well? Either in your own experience or maybe you've seen one online or something like that. What's a villain that you've seen executed?
I mean, I just say definitely Killmonger. One of my favorite villains.
I mean, honestly, Killmonger would probably be my answer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Killmonger's pretty dope.
I really love Kurt Russell's portrayal of Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy so much. He's just such a compelling, like, truly evil villain, but he doesn't seem quite as evil until that heel turn. So again, an interesting personality.
Snidely whiplash.
Everybody likes a good bully when they're a villain, right? There have been some people don't like her, but I really enjoyed the villain in the Picard season 3 because I thought she was just an excellent bully. You know, you've got to have the chip on your shoulder that you just really want to knock off. You've got to have that you really get under my skin factor. Has there ever been a villain that you have either as a player or as a GM really gotten under somebody's skin? They really like that person needs to die, like Strahd or a beholder at the end of a dungeon, or
I think any of these, and I think when you give them callbacks, I would play a certain song every time they showed up, or he had a signature laugh, and you would just see players start seething when they heard that laugh, and they're so ready to murder this villain.
Yeah, speaking of the song, like I remember playing in a Hunter the Reckoning game, and we were fighting this big demon who, anytime it was nearby, the radio would pop on and play old 50s music. And like the GM, we would be like sitting there like, well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this, and he would just hit play, and we'd be like, oh crap, he's nearby. Yeah, like it's really effective.
I always did Edith Piaf, right?
Yes.
Goes back to one of the very early masters. Marv Barker had his Sisu signaled by the tinkling of little bells and the smell of cinnamon. And those aren't frightening things, but the players in the Soliani game learned. Is that a heard a bell. Did you ring a bell? It worked.
I absolutely love it. So I think that is 5 minutes time's up. So we're gonna check right next door.
Did anyone ever watch The Wire?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Omar with the whistle?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
mhm. That's a.
Oh, Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good too.
What if it's thermal?
To the rescue.
This is crowdsourcing.
Steve is the only one up here ready, by the way, guys.
Practice, practice, practice.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay, we've started down there. Now, so this time we'll start over here. I would like to hear your best villainous monologue. Remember to tell us who you are and what you do. Go ahead.
You think you're the first to uncover me? You think you're the first to peel back my skin? Me, King Automata. To see the pneumatic tubes, the bronze girding, the wires, the radio-electronic static in my mind? I run a country of backwoods illiterates. They wouldn't understand who I am if you told them. Explain what pressure per square inch is, I beseech thee. Explain what ultraviolet rays are. Explain my titanium teeth that I use to cut and scrape far less appeasing stains than you. So please, uncover me, explain me, defeat me.
Trent?
My son, you could become the greatest emperor. Confidence, your drive, passion. What have you done? Wasted. Clearly do not have vision required to lead this empire. Guards, take our prince to his quarters and make sure he's comfortable. I'm afraid your friends won't have the same accommodations.
I'm Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Foolish mortals, you think the best of me? I, who have slain gods, demons, and entire worlds? You think to call yourselves heroes, champions of order? I deny your calling. Order is not but a cage, a way for creation to trap potential. I will stand against you and your ilk. I will fight against this prison you uphold. The Prince of Chaos shall struggle against all, until at last I shall be free!
Oh my god, hey guys! It's me, Tracy. You remember the gnome you guys thought was so cute? You kept around for like a few weeks and you took me away from my bar that I was running because you just really liked me and thought it was fun. And you left me in that dungeon to die. I didn't. I got out. And so I kind of remembered all your emotional monologues. So I did some follow-up. It's kind of like my little vengeance scheme. Your mother does disapprove of you. I killed your sister. You know, she's fine. It's fine. You have Revivify. Oh, and that magical item you guys were looking for, the little wand, yeah, it's mine. It's mine now. So, run? I don't know.
I'm Emma. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000,000 times. Do not disrespect my wife, or I will simply be forced to maim you. He, hopefully, has learned that lesson. Oh, I apologize, I forgot to introduce myself. You will call me Lady Masani. I am the manager of this club, and I'm a very busy woman. Which is why I expect appropriate gratitude for making time for you. Time, after all, is money, and every moment I spend talking to you commoners, I am not making money. So, I'll need you to make that up to me.
I think we got behind.
Hi, I'm Bud. After 1,000 years trapped in the pathetic mortal coil for a crime of love, I will reclaim my place among the heavenly courts. No longer in exile. Losing Mike. No longer in exile, but instead a great god.
You got it, bud?
Yep, we got it. Your queen of ravens has fallen, and now I hold her throne. So would you dare stand before me, Rufio, after you've chased my face across 1,000 years? I am no cult, no devil, and an angel no longer. I am death itself.
Hello again, Ashley. All right, congregation. I have come to you today for us to raise our voices. Father Hayward here. For us, could everyone just bow our heads now for a moment in prayer? Thank you, family. Let us raise our voices up. Let us raise our shouts, our screams, our cries to the heaven as you turn your eyes upward to the heavens and behold the very God who comes for you, who comes for us all. Yes, that is right. As the fire cleanses your souls and offers you up to the great old ones, know that you are purified. Welcome, congregation.
And I am Jordan. Did you think it would be easy? Thwarting me, the great Yzma? I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd try some nonsense like this, so I came prepared. My Megadeth solar array is already set to launch. I have 3 goon squads waiting at my command. You simply don't have time to deal with all of them and kill me. Oh, you're not backing down? Prepare to die.
My name is Ian.
Brother, really, after all this time, I could stand you leaving home to gallivant about, leaving me to fend for father's business. But in that time, you've come back. You've freed all of our laborers. Prisoners, really. You've destroyed the command barge, and you dare claim the birthright that you surrendered. Father named me Gurgok the Lesser, himself the Greater. Ha! After I kill you, the Greater will be my title. Now, let's finish this.
Okay, guys. So, judges, you will be able to say 6 of these illustrious individuals. If you would like to discuss amongst yourselves, that is totally fine. If you don't mind backing away from the mics, yeah, absolutely. There's been a proposal to hold hands. That is up to you guys, not me.
We're all so sweaty. Oh my God, so sweaty. Very cold. All the iron is gone.
I have to say really quickly that I was super impressed. Like super I've been game master for 35 plus years. I'm a professional game master. I've won awards, but I would be very honored to sit at any of your tables. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Not just saying that. You're doing awesome. I would sign up right away. Very awesome. I'm going to hear talk to Jake real quick.
Oh.
Our previous. What was it like when you were doing this and sweating it out? How'd you feel when you were doing it?
Sorry about that. It was terrifying. We were brought back to that room. The format was a little different. But originally we were paired in triplets and told to. I thought we were going to work together, and then it turned out that we were going against each other. So that was hard. But yeah, it's a tough challenge. You have to be quick on your feet, especially in this format where you're just told, all right, you're doing this, figure it out. And having a background with like improv and thinking quick on your toes, especially when your players, screw over your story, is what helps out. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Judges? Amanda?
You're still talking.
How are we?
Here's some moderation.
Okay, no problem.
Make everybody hum.
No problem. We're just going to sweat this out a little bit. Real quick, audience. Raise your hand. Favorite D&D villain? Raise your hand. Favorite D&D villain?
Straw. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Wizards. No hate. Yes. I'm sorry, what? Red Wizards, right? I saw the movie Red Wizards. Was it Straw? Anybody ever do Xanathon? Beholder? You should do it. Don't be afraid. Use a beholder. Use a dragon. Don't save it. You're not. Who are you saving these things for? Well, they can't fight a dragon. It's too big. Who are you saving it for? Use a dragon. Use a beholder. It's okay. Use. Yes, over here. Favorite D&D villain.
The party themselves.
All right, I think our judges have come back. Who can we say? 6 people to say.
This is a hard decision to send anyone back to the table, but we feel we've come to the right decision as we move forward. But I want you to know, it doesn't matter what we think, it matters what the table thinks. Every week they show up, you are the best team master ever. Let's take it. Ian, you will remain. Jordan, I'm sorry, we'll go back to your table. Ashley, you will remain. Bud, you will remain. Emma, I'm sorry, we'll go back to your table. You will remain. Zach, you will remain. Kate, you will go back to your table.
All right. I know, and I'm not going to make it any easier. So we're about to send you into the back room, but before we do, I'm going to give you another task. Unfortunately, some of you who cannot remain will be left to watch with the audience. The next task that you have to do, you will have 5 minutes to come up with an interesting and unique thieves skills. An interesting and unique thieves skills that you will describe to our judges. Okay, now that you know your task, please go back to the back room. You will have 5 minutes.
We're talking about Dragon Age.
So real quick, judges, let's say you had someone come to you, freelance author. Well, and you told them, I want you to come up with an interesting theme. What would you be looking for?
I love world building stuff. Like when they say that there's a fun beast tank to it, or a special initiation, or even a stain. I love the world building.
Yeah, I look for really interesting characters who are part of that piece, that really define what that piece works, who the issues that piece who are maybe interesting types of creatures. I love details that are based on non-human individuals, like all sorts of fun, interesting things.
I think for me, especially in hiring that sort of one of my crazy settings is not only fantasy or that. I think for me it would be how well does what they're creating really fit into the world? Does it feel like it's part of the world, or does it feel like there's some wacky thing in that? Like I need this world.
I want to know what their relationship to law enforcement is. How do they survive long enough to be a guild? And what flows from this relationship?
Have you guys ever seen in your work or anything that you've done an organization? We're going to stand out a little bit, not just these, an organization that you're like, oh, that's a really cool organization. I really like the way they work. Is there anything that stands out to your mind?
It was a game where it was a thief guild, but the thief guild was called the Echo. And you could always identify when we could say something twice, or we would not twice. And it was a thing that we catch players who would do this. Ooh, it made us always say when we thought we heard something twice. Yeah,
I read an article in, of all places, it was, I think, Keith Magazine last year, profiling a couple of dozen businesses that have survived for centuries and centuries, and talking about what they have in common. And I was thinking at the time that's pretty abstract for a fantasy play. One of the big ones was family. It's the bonds of commerce don't seem to always rely with its bonds blood.
Yeah, that's especially applicable in our region of the country where there are lines that go way, way back, and there are lots of wonderful Gothic horror stories, or Southern Gothic, I should say, horror stories that go way back where they feel that tide of blood, that organization, the way things have been done, and they've always been done. Like out of True Detective. Anybody here see the first season of True Detective? That kind of thing?
I'm a big fan of those ones that have a really cool, like, kind of internal philosophy. And interesting when I wrote there's a thing called the Ancient Fleet, and they're all about betrayal. So, like, at any moment, you want to betray another, unless they're playing a friend, and then afterwards, is when they all join voices and then go against them. So it's like, it's this weird kind of, oxymoron kind of way of thinking. Anybody's your enemy, including your friend, unless somebody else is your enemy.
I really love groups that have that internal code as well. That it can be a little bit difficult to participate outside that group. But when you're in the group, the rules are very, very clear and they function the same for a long time. There's a group in the Pathfinder campaign setting called the Red Mantis Assassins, which are one of my personal favorites. They have a mandate from a god of assassins called Chagak, who is a patron. They get special powers from almost like a cleric, but they take assassin contracts for very, very specific reasons. It has to meet one of the many sort of bullet points that allow them to get involved. But once they do, once they have a contract on a person, they can never drop that contract. If the person escapes, the Red Mantis Assassins have to continue to go after them. And so it's just a really interesting way to propel adventure, see the story forward, when the Red Mantis Assassins are involved, something's got to give.
That is awesome. All right, it's time. We'll bring our contestants back in.
from this end this time, so don't forget to give us your real name. And then please describe the organization of the Thieves Guild that you've designed for us, okay?
Hello, my name is Ian, and I'm going to tell you today about the High Tides Toll. Now, this is an organization that operates on sort of a three-pronged assault, much like a triangle. The main acting body are the saboteurs, the infiltrators. They consist of mostly merfolk, seals, other aquatic people who dive into the ports, sneak onto ships of luxury goods, find silks and wines, and find foods and fresh fruits and things that mostly only nobles or rich, well-to-dos would even consume. And they lace them with a very specific agent crafted by the second of the two bodies in this organization, the controllers, the body of mages, who use these laced substances and contrabands or luxury goods to start blackmailing and controlling and maybe make one of these nobles not do that business investment or funnel money into a separate account or just do all sorts of a kind of puppeteering after they have afflicted these nobles. And the third body are those who keep the well-to-do guessing. They're more of PR. It's going to be where orphans and children that get paid off with a single gold coin person or routine to spread myths and legends of this mysterious figure haunting those corrupt at the ports. Now, this is all very true, and it's affected 5 cities so far, the High Tides Toll, and is rumored to be expanding our operation across the sea and up the coast.
Hi, I'm Ashley. Hi, again. Hi. Now, the Thieves Guild I'm going to tell you about, you probably haven't heard of. But the Cult of the Fallen Star is an exclusive group of political figures, academics, and the social elite who are obsessed with the pursuit of artifacts, of items connected to an obscure religion of a bygone era, meeting in secret under the guise of large soirees. The cult lures other collectors in with opulent gatherings and free-flowing champagne before, well, the lucky ones are just drawn blind. The unlucky ones, well, they may just become the latest sacrifice in the pursuit of reviving what has fallen.
Right, so you want to hear about the toll, led by the endearing and enigmatic Brave the British Folk himself. Well, our organization makes its home beneath the massive bridges of Port Meows. It's from here we run a rather profitable protection scheme, as well as other rather wild, diverse investments. But once you find yourself a member of the toll, you can identify other members via these sequential rings disguised among clothing, jewelry, or even tattoos. And while I'll never confirm or deny such accusations, it is said that once you rise high enough in the ranks of the toll, you'll find yourself imbibing a mushroom brew to get a beautiful trollish exterior like myself.
I'm Bridget. Hello. Thank you everyone for coming to the Thieves of Convenience. You all signed up, so I'm assuming you'll be willing to participate. We don't have an overall message. We do work with the Daughters of Change. They'll be bringing in the anarchy and the rebellion later. Our main goal is to just irritate the landed gentry, you know, a left sock here, a push of a charging spell there. You know, please don't get caught. If you do, we'll bail you out. If you rat us out, we'll be like, oh, they're lying, they're crazy, who would do that? So yeah, it's pretty simple, you know, everyone here should be working for some minor or major lords of the area. Just go in if you're cleaning and you see a little stem circle, just go in and wait. Just a little bit. You know, if they have a favorite hat, maybe you can shrink it a wee bit in the wash. Oh, no, their days ruined if they're much more likely to listen to an adventurer with, like, you know, a very charismatic persona. So yeah, good luck everybody, and we will pay you in about 2 weeks. Is that okay?
Zach. The Shadow's Deliverance didn't intend to become a guild of thieves. They started out as a group of friends, all with similar jobs: porter, mailwoman, milkman, and so on. Then one day they realized that not only did they have access to all levels of the city, bypassing the strict limits that were placed on the lower classes, they knew who was home and what got sent to each home. It started small, a bottle of wine here, a few gems there, but within a few years, they had agents in every single house and most of the merchant houses as well, and they were robbing entire bank vaults. All because a few friends got together one day.
Hi, I'm Trent, like Resner. So I'd like to introduce you to the Tree Boys, hyphen, no girls. This is a group of kids that like to hang out in a local tree house that they built. A couple of village kids, ne'er-do-wells, never really amounted to much. Parents don't really know where they are most of the day. But you might not know that they're actually one of the best, most surprisingly informative thieves around. And that might be or might not be because one day they did manage to get a magical crown. They didn't know it was magic, and it actually is a crown that gives supreme intelligence to the 15-year-old leader. Now it's basically a local spy master, though he doesn't realize it. So the party, despite maybe only seeing them as a bunch of kids in a tree house, don't realize that they're actually the most informed group in the kingdom. To the point to where the local king is trying to suss out this thief guild, assuming it to be some kind of insane, shadowy organization with cloak and daggers, and not kids that are still scared of girls.
All right, judges, you will have the unenviable task of saving 3 of these individuals. You will have, while our judges are deliberating, let me talk to our contestants just a little bit more. Please remind everybody who's your name.
This is Ian.
Ian, tell us one more, tell us a fact about your gaming experience.
My first time GMing was kind of an emergency eject kind of homebrew where we had not so fun game. We needed a game as soon as possible. And so instead of getting a module and studying it for a couple weeks, I was just like, yeah, I can homebrew an entire game without never having done that before. And it went okay. Thankfully,
Yes, awesome. All right. Please remind everyone your name.
Hi, I'm Ashley. Hi. Yeah, so in my GM style, I really like to diffuse folklore, specifically like Appalachian folklore. It's not obvious. It's my gaming style because I think there's so much there to uncover, so many cool cryptids and like history there, so that's kind of my main shtick.
Do you know about Old Gods and Appalachia?
Yes,
Anybody else kickstart that? Old Gods and Appalachia? Awesome. Wonderful. All right, please remind us your name.
My name's Bud.
Okay, and tell us one fact about your gaming experience.
Weirdly enough, I started GMing with 3rd edition starter box. Everyone remembers Susan Log. Ordered at 7-Eleven, my best friend during freshman year of high school. Weirdly enough.
Wow.
And also, I'm going to credit all of their ideas from home. Bro, put your fingers in. You don't know anything.
Same here. And my players aren't here, so. Please remind us your name.
Hi, I'm Bridget, and I'm really excited about to start a Hunger game based off of Dragon Age.
Oh my God, look at the love of Dragon Age. How many people here are Dragon Age fans? Abby, look at that. All right. Abby streams Dragon Age games, by the way. So.
I do.
All right, remind everybody your name, please.
Hi, I'm Zach. And fun fact for me about DMing, when I first got started, my younger brother bought me for my birthday Minds of Fandelver. That was 7 years ago. I only about a month and a half ago managed to shoot a party all the way through it. I started the campaign 6 different times.
Abby, back to you. How many people have tried to start Minds of Fandelver? Start, but never finished. How many people? How many will actually finish all the way through? Okay. That's right. Please remind everybody your name.
Trent. Yeah, I guess fun fact about me DMing the Duke Community for about 5-6 years, and I just wrapped up a 4-year campaign, amazingly, and I actually took the party into the bar room because I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, okay, wow. So it was amazing. So, you know, sometimes when you think it's stupid, it's actually amazing. You never know. All right. Judges, do we know who we can say? All right.
Alright, so, Ian, how do you say we're saying?
Ian, I'm sorry.
I said it wrong. I'm working on it. I'm so sorry.
Please move on to the second. This is the last round. I'm sorry, going home, but thank you for being here. We're moving on. Yep. All right, double check. Zach, you're moving on.
I'm about to send everyone back to the room with another task, but before we do, I have to ask the judges. This is where it gets very interesting. Judges, I'm about to hand you a note card. On your note card, you will create a character for a medieval fantasy setting. So since it's an independent but medieval fantasy setting, please put the character's name on the note card. Please put their ancestry on the note card, what class they are, or if you don't want to do class, it can be their social position or their social role, and a fact about them. What the remaining 3 will have to do is create an introductory adventure comprised of 3 encounters with this party that we're about to give you right now.
So, wait, sorry, I wasn't listening. The name,
Name, ancestry, class, or social role. Like you can be like fighter or no, I'm a merchant, you know, either one. And then a fact about the, let's be a little bit more specific about their background. A fact about their background. This is the pain that I suffered as an organized play jam, because oftentimes we get parties and weird things like what is the species that's like a big candy rock monster? Does anybody know what that was? Anyway, no, it wasn't that. It was something like, it was a big candy rock monster, and I was like, what do I do with this? And then over here, there's a Modron. I'm a boss. Hello, you know, you gotta make it all work.
The Bonacon.
The Bonacon?
That's a different one, that's also fun.
Okay, got it.
I
I made a homebrew species. But then what's fun is that we could embrace Starfinder. And Starfinder is like, you can literally play like floating ground. You can do that. That
has been great.
Right. And I learned to embrace it all, so that was awesome. So judges, we need a little bit more time. Looks like we do.
I just want to reiterate apologize for my handwriting.
Well, no, you're going to read, we'll read out what you got, so they don't have to read it, we'll read out what you got. Oh, absolutely, yes. Abby, wait, you guys have pens? Okay. Abby, can we get some pens? Yeah. Thank you. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. characters. They're going to tell you their character name, class-ish, their ancestry, and one fact about their background. And you will have to write an introductory adventure for this party of characters, whoever they are, comprised of 3 different encounters. And you will have to describe what they are. So, they're about to take notes on your character stats. Yeah, you need just a few more minutes.
Actually, I can start it over to them.
No, we don't need to do that. Actually, we can start with Aloy. You finished? Okay, Aloy, go ahead.
Alright, so I have a high elf assassin named Zephyr. And the fact is that he always collects his victims' fill in the blank as a trophy.
Okay, Steve? Okay, sorry. Hold the microphone up. There we go.
Everybody got it now?
Yep.
Okay. I introduced those by Big Jack in York. His ancestry is unknown, like most of the orphans. But clearly they were very, very tall because Big Jack is 14 years old. He was left there when he was a newborn. He's 6'2", and he throws rocks very, very well.
Okay. Amanda?
Right, so we have, for your viewing pleasure, Zorza, the goblin, who is a bard. And Zorza sings almost everything she says, so the first draft of her next greatest song.
All right, Devin.
Yeah, okay, so, this is Gus Gillywater. Gus Gillywater is grave digger. And because of the war, he's digging graves left and right. He hates it. He wants to see the war stop. He wants to see young people give their lives for him. He has to send back the armor of everyone he buries. One day, he decides to wear that armor and go stop the war himself. He doesn't know he's paladin. He just thinks he's wearing special armor.
Okay. So we have an orphan, assassin, goblin, grave digger. So this has to be an introductory adventure for this party. All right. If our 3 remaining were to say could retire to the background, you will have 5 minutes to come up with an introductory adventure for these characters. Thank you so much. So, if it were you guys, what would you do for this party? What kind of introductory adventure would you guys write?
Hey, we're not the ones to be. We're here to sit on our laurels.
I really like Steve's orphan angle, and the oversized orphan angle who can throw rocks. That is intriguing to me, and the grave digger. So I'm thinking the grave digger, you have a large rock that you dug up, and for some reason when you throw it, it becomes much bigger. But then like a heartbeat later, it goes back down to small size. And so there's a connection there. And maybe the orphanage is beside the graveyard where you work. And Aloy, your character, likes to, come back to the scene of the crime and survey the graveyard and look at his handiwork and that sort of thing.
And make sure they stay dead. Some reason you don't want.
I think I probably would, if I was to do this, I probably would start first. This is supposed to be introductory, right?
Yeah.
I would start off with some general conflict that would bind them as a team. The first one, we need to talk or tackle whatever, confusing who's who, who's friend, whatever, right? For some reason, they have to all kind of work together. Then, of course, they're all going to go together, kill somebody. And then they're going to find out that the person that they killed was And then I would make the third conflict be a social conflict where, like, you know, the goblin had to adopt it.
Oh, man, okay, we had to adopt. Okay, that's cool. I like that. So, Amanda, is the goblin part of the orphanage or not? What do you think?
I think that she is probably wandering around the radio area looking for inspiration because she's gotten some feedback on her most recent songs that are a little bit too upbeat, a little bit too incongruous with some of the interesting traits that she's often getting into. Singing songs about all the nice gumdrops and candy canes, and then I guess there's a good guy in the corner. So she's trying to ground herself. Yeah.
So real quick, what's one of the more bizarre characters you've seen at the table? Either. I'll say either.
In my game, Part-Time Gods, it's a game where you can pretty much be the god of whatever. I had one guy who wanted to be the god of balloons, and I kept running around calling himself the lunatic. Which I thought was great.
I love the idea of in objects or related to objects. You know, I love anything that gives me that beauty side. You know, teacup going out with the group. I like that. I like anything that's a little silly, but like still grounded up the rules.
Well, I think that works. Who knows what the temple is? Okay. So there actually is a role-playing game based on the works of Mr. Temple. And yes.
Yes, an RPG.
The encounters can involve the concepts of things like Google or Last Wednesday. These are played as characters. We're not going into how they're played as characters.
Gotcha.
It's like the idea of like the embodiment of things. Like, what do you use? Like, oh, I'm legs. What? Like, I'm just like, I'm the embodiment of legs.
What would you like if you were the physical embodiment of legs?
Ooh, well, it could be another story, but I do imagine someone with a jet ski. That's a special person, right? Yeah. Jet ski guy.
I played a Starfighter campaign one time just to illustrate all the strengths of their characters in that game. Every single person in the party was an invertebrate, and we were a group, a noir detective agency called Invertebrate Investigations. And my friend's character was an invertebrate who needed to be submerged in water. And so she wandered around in her tank of water and communicated with a sleeping cell.
That's awesome. That's one of the most awesome things I've heard all day. All right, our time is up.
We will now hope for something.
Yeah,
even more.
Here we go. All right, one more time.
Okay, awesome. This is our last three, okay? So, we are going to have you present your idea. Please tell us your real name and then tell us about your introductory adventure.
Alright. Hi again, it's me, Ashley. Hello. Alright. As our adventurers brave the haze of humidity that is steeped heavy in the air, a looming tower rises above them, and they enter and see a throng of joyous laughter and enjoyment, and everyone everyone's just having a real good time. And as they do, they all find something to elate in this place. Big Jack, I believe, is probably leading, being very statuesque. Zorza finds many bards to join in and join in the music. Gus is donning his special armor, the unworn armor, for the first time and getting lots of compliments. And Zephyr is collecting special ribbons to add to an amulet around his neck. As you look up into the looming tower, you must all make a dexterity save to cross a throng of ever-growing people as they push and shove, and the floor's sticky, and you have to try to blaze your way across it. But barring that success, you're able to cross into the next section to then cross into an adjoining tower, but standing in your way is a large, gray man, a behemoth of muscles and might, carrying 2 chain blades. And you can either fight this man or pass your charisma check and maybe take a photo and compliment his costume. And finally, as you near the end of your quest through the tower, you must make a constitution save to fight off the crud that is ever creeping and the exhaustion on all of us before you can finally have a rest at the end of a very joyous weekend as you brave the Marriott.
It took a little while to figure out my voice. Oh my god.
Okay, hi, I'm Bridget, and this is Prison Break. So, we find all of these characters in a cell together. Oddly enough, Zephyr was grabbed for a minor traffic violation, which was really good that they didn't check his pockets because there was a here and there. This is kind of a corrupt element, so Big Jack was just arrested for being an orphan. Zorza was just for singing. It's too much. And then Gus just doesn't look like he should own that armor, so they keep him in custody until they get it figured out. So their first thing that they need to do, right, because they know that this is a corrupt government, they're not going to get a fair trial, they need to escape. So there is luckily a very happy and friendly city guard who they can potentially talk to and or murder and rob. And based off of that, they have a few different options. So let's say that they're very charismatic, they talk with them, then they leave the room. There is a slight puzzle which you can tell them how to solve. Perfect. That's done. And then on their way out, dun, student animated armor, and knows what's up. They're going to attack them. See, the real difficulty, of course, is because this is a prison break, is dealing with that clanging armor very quietly. Now, let's say, take it back, they were a little like, let's just kill this guy. He's upholding the corrupt government, please get rid of him. And now he's dead. So they have to figure out the puzzle by themselves, but luckily that option leads them to a secret exit. Unluckily, they may encounter a Sphinx who won't eat Big Jack. It's a minor. She's like, I want to live for a kid. But everybody else is up for grabs unless they can either defeat her or answer her riddle.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm going to point to you and have you read through this card. Okay. Alright, so I'm Zach. The kingdom of Atem and the theocracy of Seto have been at war for decades. All the paladins have fallen, trying to flee the horrific atrocities of Seto. However, our story does not concern the paladins, at least not yet. It dawns, or should I say, moon rises, in a graveyard, where Big Jack has taken on some work as no shitty orphanage to help out Gus dig some graves. They both run across Zephyr there, who's here to pick up some thumbs that he missed after his targets. Meanwhile, they find Zorza there, who is just there.
The lives help me compose my masterpieces.
As they're there, suddenly zombies start to rise from the grave. Big Jack puts on his armor for the first time, the others gather their weapons and aid, and they finally beat down the zombies. In that, Gus uses his paladin powers for the first time, and Zorza recognizes them, having been there for one of the last paladins. She takes him to the Duke of Atem, who gives them passage into the forgotten Abbey of Paladins. Once there, they must make their way through a series of traps, obstacles, riddles, and puzzles. Also, at some point, there's going to be a puzzle like only the smallest of you can perceive, and it's going to turn out that Big Gus here, or Big Jack, is actually just a mutant halfling. Finally, they get to the top of the tower, where they find out that a demon was actually posing as the head of the Church of Seto, and he was trying to drive out the paladins who could find his influence. So there, they must fight the demon and restore order to the Church of Seto. However, though, once they beat the demon, even though the war stopped, there's still tension there, so it leaves plenty of hope open for further adventures in this world with these characters. Thank you very much.
You all have the unenviable job of finding out who the game master is. If you would, judges, please, we need a third, second, and first. Thank you.
A bunch of my friends needed to go last minute because they got COVID and also their car exploded. So they're opposite. One's in Illinois, the other in Texas. So I will give them a con by proxy.
Just in case you died. No, it's okay. You don't have to. Okay, then no. Just say.
They don't dramatically, they force the scene. It's more fun to say.
Oh, yes. Fan of authority.
I'm so glad when I compared the Google Docs, Google Forms, and these are the ones.
So real quick, are all 9 of our contestants here? Or not? If you were a contestant, please raise your hand. You're sitting down. 4. Okay. So not everybody's here. Doesn't look like. Oh no. 5. Okay. Just real quick, just so that everyone knows, this year to become a contestant, we had to go through a vetting process. So even going through that was a bit of an ordeal, and you had to stand in a room silently in front of 2 judges and perform for them. So all 9 contestants will be getting something from us through your contact information. So that will be kind of cool. Unfortunately, only one person can win Master Game Master. Okay. So having had won awards here at this very convention, let me tell you, this is something that you can carry with you for the rest of your life, right? No matter what happens, no matter where you are, no matter how old you are, because I'm an old man, you will have this. And if you didn't, hey man, we gave you some appreciation. I will say it again. I would sign up for any of the 9 that were up here. I would be at their table in a heartbeat. Okay. So, judges, I need to hear who came in 3rd for you in terms of judging.
Third place, Zach.
Okay. So it's between Ashley and Bridget. Between Ashley and Bridget, and I will say that, I mean, wow, I was stunned. How long have you been jamming for?
6 years? 3 years? Oh.
Guys, I've been jamming for 35 years, and I think these guys beat me. I'm really serious. Okay, so, second and then first.
Second place, Ashley.
I got the goosebumps just now. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, audience. You were amazing. You added great energy. Thank you. Enjoy your games. And before you leave, I will just leave you with one thing, just one thing. Dice were rolled, roles were played, play was fun, and what else is there in life if not play? Yay!